Okay, now I'm going to show you application for Decadent Reflection. So again, we have 4 quadrants. I'm going to begin my application in the front, one of the front quadrants. I'm going to take a about 2-inch diagonal back subsection, and I'm going to make this a zigzag because again, all the partings in this look are zigzag to ensure diffusion. So I'll pin this up out of my way. And then from here, I'm going to create a smaller zigzag at the very top of this section. And this is going to be my zigzag slice. This is what I'm going to put in my foil. And I have no ammonia lightener plus 30 volume for my accent work. So I'm going to put my zigzag slice in a foil. I'm going to take my no ammonia lightener, and I'm not going to start at the root. I'm going to start about 2 inches down. I'm going to fully saturate. You can customize this however you would like. You could take bigger sections, you could take smaller sections. You could do a weave, you could do a slice. You wouldn't necessarily have to do a zigzag slice. Again, we're doing zigzag just to ensure diffusion here. So I apply my lightener. I started down about 2 inches, saturate that fully. Then I'm going to turn my brush sideways, and I'm just going to feather the very top. Just to feather that lightener in, just so we don't have a straight, harsh line. And again, I'm doing this to ensure diffusion. So this is my first foil accent. Now I'll fold that up, and then I'm going to go about 2 inches up again. Create my diagonal. We're going to have about 3 to 4 in this section. Again, you can customize this however you would like. You could do more, you could do less even. So I'm going to go in and take smaller zigzag at the top. So this is too wide for me to put in a foil, obviously, so you can just simply break these up into 2 sections. So I have my zigzag slice. I'm going to take my no ammonia lightener, start about 2 inches down. Saturate this, and then feather the top once I have less product on my brush. And then I'm going to continue on with this second foil, just where this was too wide. This is the same section, I just split it up into 2 foils. Once I have less product on my brush, I'm going to feather at the top. Again, I'm doing this just to ensure diffusion, so we don't have any harsh lines. And again, we'll have about 3 to 4 accents in this section. You can do this with more accents, with less accents. It's completely up to you. So I'm going to go in, zigzag parting. And how this falls, I am working more towards the interior of the hair. So I'm going to split this up into 2 sections again because it will be too wide. Create my smaller zigzag, giving me my zigzag slice for my foil. So far we have 3 subsections in this section. I am going to finish it up with just a smaller one at the very top here. So I'm getting into the top where we have less hair. And again, where I'm following the diagonal back angles, I am working more towards the interior of the hair here. Since I am at my very last section at the top, I'm not going to feather this all the way up like I would the other sections. I'm going to keep this one down a little bit lower. Okay, so I have 4 accents in this front section. I'm going to repeat the same exact thing on the other side now. Okay, now that I have completed both of my front quadrants, I'm going to start in the back now. And what I'm going to do is I'm still going to work with diagonal partings here, but I'm going to find whatever angle I have here in the front, and I'm going to follow that same angle in the back. So I'm, again, diagonal partings. And since the back section, of course, is smaller, you will have less sections here. The thing that's going to be different about the back is I'm going to, in the first one, follow that angle, but this second section, I'm going to bricklay it just so it's not so perfect. So same exact thing. Take out my zigzag slice. Okay, now I'm going to do my second subsection in the back quadrant. I'm going to do zigzag, partings, take out my zigzag slice, put this in a foil. Okay, so I have 2 accents in my first back quadrant. Moving on to my second back quadrant. This one, since I am bricklaying it, my first section's here, so I'm probably going to go right here. So I'm only going to have 1 accent in this subsection, in this back quadrant here.